Hey everybody, I am here with a review of the NECA Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mirage Studios comic book shredder. This is a special edition. It came from Loot Crate. They did release this version previously and he was in his usual colors. Pretty cool figure. I know a lot of people are keeping them in the box, but I'm not that type of collector, so I thought I'd take him out and we would take a peek at him and see what he's all about. So I'll show you his weapons per usual right off the bat here. He comes with a bow and arrow, and here is the arrow, which is actually really pointy and sharp at the tip. Just the tip though. Alright, maybe that's a little too adult for my viewers here, I don't know. Anyways, and here is the bow. I love all the comic book detailing, and it's really cool. And the arrow does have a little notch on the back to like guide this on here, and you could place that there, and it actually shoots, as you can see, so that's very cool. He comes with this blade, which I posted the name of it and I had to research it. I couldn't remember what it's called, but it's really cool. It has like a real chain on it. It's really nice. This isn't too sharp. I mean, it's sharp enough. It's decent. Pretty cool though. You could swing this stuff around. You could swing this around. Very cool weapon though. So it's the first time in this line both of these have been released with the comic book figures, or any figure at all. I could totally see Splinter using the bow and arrow at some point if they release a Mirage Splinter. That would be really cool. Or maybe they'll use it for movie Splinter or something when he gets released at Walmart. He also comes with a pair of hands that are open to hold weapons. Unfortunately, these hands really don't hold the weapons that well. They hold this pretty decently, but the bow and arrow that just is too thin and falls out. I'll show you that after the articulation overview of this figure. I just really love the paint job on this. It's so comic booky. It looks like it just jumped off the pages of the comic. Really cool. Nice black lines on him all over. I mean, it almost looks like a custom, just the way it's done. It's so like overdone, you know. Most toy companies don't do stuff like that. So so his head is like on a little peg ball joint, and it just rotates around and goes all the way around. And I'll show you. Comes off pretty easily. I was one of the lucky ones that got a blue knob there. Most people got a flesh colored one for some reason. NECA's been handing those out on their toys lately. I don't know why. Now he has shoulder articulation, but it is very stiff, just like the original Mirage Shredder figure. Let's see, he has arm articulation on both sides, which moves very easily. Double elbow articulation on both sides, which is very nice. Let me put these back down. So, yeah, it's very nice there. So, let's see what else. Wrist articulation flows very smoothly on this figure. Very nice. So no sloppy paint on this really at all. It's odd though that like these little marks here in the black that are missing, I think it really bothers me. I want to paint it in. I don't know if it bothers anyone else. And then this line right here as well, I feel like it should be up higher, because it's like setting the whole look off for me. It makes his mask look like crooked, which I feel like it was put on crooked. I don't know, maybe that's just me. Anyways, he has waist articulation, and it just kind of rotates all around. He has leg articulation, and the legs go all the way around, go out. Very nice ball joint there. Double It's getting a little goofy on the focus. There we go. Double jointed knees, very nice. They do not get stuck. They're very nice. They move very well. He is articulated here and here, as most of the characters that use this body are. And he has the toe articulation that all of the foot soldiers and past shredders have as well. So there's that. Very cool figure overall. Nice variation. This is kind of based on the IDW comic book classics of the Mirage Comics, where they reprinted them and colorized the black and white comic books. Not many fans really like the colors, but honestly, it looks really cool as a toy. So let me take off the punching fists and put his weapon holding hands on so you guys can see that in action. Let's see here. That's his left. Oop. I'm dropping stuff. Where'd it go? All right. That's the left one. That pops in very easily. Let's see. Oh, sorry about the color issues. I'm trying to focus here. Okay, there's the right one. Oh, and the metal is very soft and rubbery. Really nothing to worry about there. You won't get cut on his spikes. So anyway, so here he is with his weapon holding hands. Let me get that and focus and brighten it up just a smidge so you guys can see all of the weapons here. And this goes in fairly easy. So it's very, the hands are they're very, like, they're too wide or too open to really hold this stuff. Actually, I'm gonna put this in the other arm. Alright, so we got that. It's pretty awesome. I mean, he holds it okay enough, but you can see they should have made this a little bit thicker so he could hold these better. I just really cannot keep this in his hand. Kind of a pain in the ass. And then you just kind of, I guess, gotta, like, there, I'll do this. You just kind of, yes, it just won't, it won't stay. It's really a pain. I don't know why they made this so thin. Oh. Bear with me, guys. I'm trying to get this in here. So we got that. Okay. We got the one side. I can't get that in. I had him holding it the other day. Just can't get him to cooperate. So, I mean, you can just kind of drape it on him. I mean, that looks pretty cool, I guess. But, yeah, it's very loose. The hand should have been made tighter, for sure, with this figure. So there's that. I really have not been able to get him to hold the bow at all. I mean, you can get him to hold it like this a little bit. So all of these accessories from this set are really just like too thin for his hands. You gotta, like, I was trying to think of what to do. Maybe like pull his hand, his one arm back far and have this one holding the bow here. So you can, like, be pulling it back, but even then, he doesn't want to hold it. I mean, he can hold it like that. That's the best I've gotten him to actually hold that so far. Now if I could get him to stand. There you go. So that's him with the bow in his hand, but you know, the arrow is really just gonna lay there because he can't really do anything with it since it's such a loose item in his hand there. So let me take that out. Of course, now it won't come out. I'm gonna show you guys the original Mirage Shredder figure along with this one, so you can see how similar they are and how different they are. It's really not much of a difference besides the paint jobs and the color of plastic. I mean, they share the same exact sculpt. There's nothing really different at all. The helmet is exactly the same. The armor is exactly the same. The body is exactly the same. The neck, the arms, the hands, the punching fists, which I don't have on him right now, so you can't see that. But anyways, his cloth here in the front is the same. Legs are exactly the same. The armor is exactly the same all over. There's really no difference there. I mean, again, besides the paint jobs. But, you know, there is the original Mirage Shredder and our new Mirage slash IDW Comic Book Classic Shredder side by side. You know, actually, looking at them closer, it looks like the neck on the new one is actually slightly different. But I really can't tell. It may not be, but it's still pretty cool. You can see though definitely that the helmet on the new one is slightly like misplaced for some reason. It looks really weird to me. Like something's off about it. Is anyone else's like that? Let me know in the comments if you watch this. And I'll talk to you guys later. Have a good one.